The Miami Dolphins haven't had much playoff success in about 20 years. So today, hopefully, we could bring them back to their old days in the 70s. Because I'm pretty sure it's been about 20 something years since they've won a playoff game. So hopefully, we can have some playoff success. I'll see y'all after free agency. I might have to make a couple trades to open up cap space. And we'll see. We have 33 players to re sign, I guess. We don't have to. But we only have $9 million to do it with. And obviously, in real life, this is an updated roster, so, Javon Holland's not a giant yet or anything. Or anything like that. But hopefully, we can bring Javon Holland back. That would be the goal. Well, Holland is back for a 3-year, $27 million deal. I had to restructure Bradley Chubb's contract. Hopefully, we can get Cater back. He was honestly a big piece in this Dolphins defense last year, and he will be back. And I think that's all I'm going to re-sign. Poyer, he's 34. He's going to regress, and everybody else is just kind of butt. Well, I traded Tyreek Hill for A.J. Brown. I accidentally kind of just pressed on the trade. I didn't mean to just send Tyreek for straight up, but it works. We get a younger, better receiver, in my opinion. Hopefully this works out. And we do only have 5 years to rebuild the Dolphins, so till 2031, I guess. 5 seasons. So let's see how we do. Well, we're in the negative, so I can't sign anybody in free agency, and I don't feel like drafting, so I'll let the CPU do that. On to the next season. Well, at the midseason, we are 2-5. And our team is trash. We have no D-line depth, no O-line depth. Hopefully we get some cap space at the end of the season and we can spend some money. Onto the playoffs we go. Hopefully we can make it. Probably won't. Well, we finished the year 7-10. Look at the Patriots score. 12-10 win. Terrible game. On to the offseason we go. And look at the cap room. We might be fried. We have no money, so we can't bring anybody back unless I make some restructuring. And I really want Jalen Phillips back. And possibly Jonnu Smith. And we did re-sign Jalen Phillips. Holy moly, I can't speak. I think I'm going to sign him for 1 year, $10 million. And he's not going to take it. So, on the free agency we go. We have a little bit of cap space. I don't know how I'm going to spend it, but let's see. Well, we ended up signing 3 people. Luke, Shaq Griffin, and Tyler Higbee. On to the next season we go. Okay, well, at the mid-season we are 4-3. We are the 8th best team in the AFC, which is not ideal, but it's a competitive AFC, so hopefully we can continue balling out during the regular season and hopefully make the playoffs. On to the playoffs. Let's see how we end this season. And what a collapse by this Dolphins team. We went 7-10. Wow. Okay, it seems like Tua may have gotten hurt at the end of the season. So, our backup played, or maybe he only played 1 game. So, let's see, is Tua hurt? No, Tua's not hurt right now. He might have been during the season, though. Russian. No, Tua played all 17 games. Guess he got hurt during a game. Waddle with 1,000 yards. Our sack leader was... No, that's not sacks. Jalen Phillips, and here's the rest. Pick leader, as you saw, Jalen Ramsey. Then we got a rookie, David Howard. He was our first round pick. We picked at 11th, I'm pretty sure, and he was an 80 overall. That's a good investment for the future. So, on to the offseason we go. We got a couple people to re-sign. We have about $59 million in cap space. So, let's see. Can we get Devon A-Chain? I'll overpay a little bit. $37 million. Exact offer he's looking for. Sweet. I think I'm going to let everybody else go. Maybe I'll re-sign Brewer and Jackson. Yeah, I'm re-signing them off the free agency we go though. I just traded Tua to the Browns for this auto-generated guy, Colin Anthony. Hopefully he can lead the Dolphins to a Super Bowl run in the next 3 years, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we only have 3 more seasons left to do it. At the midseason, we are 2-5. And look at this Bills loss, 52-28. That is the craziest thing of all time. And looking at our schedule here, we lost 45-10 in our first game against the Titans. And we beat the Jaguars 40-14. This team is one of the weirdest teams of all time, not gonna lie. Well, I'm going to send them to the playoffs, and hopefully we make it. We only have like 2 more seasons left. So, hope it's not high here, but hopefully we can turn around the team. And we locked in during the second half of the season, only picking up 1 loss. And we are facing the Tennessee Titans, who blew us out in the first game of the season in the wild card. Kennedy versus Anthony in the wild card at Tennessee, who will come out on top to go to the divisional round. Dolphins score quickly here. 14-0. Defensive matchup 21-0. And this is a big turnaround from our first meeting. And we beat the Titans 21-7 on the road to go to the divisional round. Colin Anthony gets his best on Kennedy, and we come out on top. And we will face the New York Jets in the divisional round. I think they were the 1 seed. They were. And we will be facing them in New York in the AFC divisional round to go to the AFC Championship. Actually, didn't record this. Jalen Ramsey got an interception here. We are in scoring position. Let's see. Anthony on the field. Down at the 11, 3rd and 8. We'll see, can Colin Anthony make something out of this? Potentially a touchdown. Anthony looking for, I think, A.J. Brown there, and Gardner wraps him up, 4th and 2. And we're going to kick our field goal. It's going to stay 3-0 throughout the first quarter. I think that was another interception. Jalen Ramsey with 2 picks already in the game. And this is looking like a crazy ball game defensively for the Dolphins. 13-0 going in the halftime. And let's see this offense on the field. Colin Anthony leading his team down the field. Up 13-0 in this ball game. Anthony screen pass to Devon A-Chain, wrapped up. And Anthony only has 87 yards on the day. And I guess that's only throughout one half, but Anthony hands it off to A-Chain. And he tells Sauce, "Get off me, little boy." Slowly but surely chewing clock off the game, and Colin Anthony dropping back to pass. Looking and throws it away. 2nd and 10. Faked in and around, and A-Chain will take, Water will take that. 3rd and 5. Can Anthony make something out of this? Anthony throwing to Waddle. Will he get the first? He will not. And we're just going to go to the end of this ball game. 23-0. And we hold them 23-8, and we are going to the AFC Championship match to face either Kansas City or somebody else. I don't know. Now, let's see who we were facing this game. I don't know who that is. Colin Anthony got the best out of Mark O'Neal. Two random guys. I mean, they're generated, but this is a QB battle for the ages. Not really. This was a stinker of a game. But we're on to the AFC Championship. A team we know all so well. The Chiefs versus Dolphins in Arrowhead. Anthony versus Mahomes, who will be advancing to the Super Bowl. The first Super Bowl berth in about almost 50 years on the line, if not over 50 years, for the Dolphins. Will they come out on top, or will we see another Chiefs Super Bowl? We're going to be simming this one quarter by quarter. Kansas City, quick start here. 10-0 ball game. 17-0 ball game, and is this going to be a shutout for us? It's not what I meant to press. Yeah. Hey, this is about the score in the last round. 27-8. Your Dolphins failed to go to the Super Bowl, but luckily we have 2 more years. And this is a good start. Yeah, Anthony was a stinker of a game, and our defense cannot hold up against Patrick Mahomes. Colin Anthony didn't do pretty bad. He had a lot more interceptions than I would have wanted, but it doesn't matter. H.A.N. had his numbers. Waddle and A.J. Brown went off. Malik Washington did really good for his role. Let's see who led this defense. If it'll load. Phillips was 7.5, and then we had Terrence Bayless with 6, Chop with 5.5. Interceptions, Deontay Thornton and Ramsey. What is Thornton up to? Oh, is he a rookie? I forgot. I don't know. We have $110 million to spend. We don't even have to spend it on our QB yet. Looking at the positions we have to fill out, we honestly don't have to sign too many people. So we're going to have a lot of money to spend in free agency. Let's see who can go out and spend money on. Only 2 signings I think I'm going to make is signing Brandon Aubrey and Quinyon Mitchell. And I also traded for a 89 overall D tackle. Only took 2 first-round picks, which he's a super young guy and should boost up that D-line, and I might trade Jalen Ramsey. Well, we are 2-4. Hopefully we can have a great second half like last season, and hopefully make the playoffs. Let's see. Well, we had a strong finish to the season. I think we only lost 1 game, which was to the Patriots right there. And hopefully we could go on a little bit of a playoff run. We will face Lamar Jackson in the first round of the playoffs in Miami. Let's see who will go on to win it. Jackson versus Anthony in the wild card. This Ravens team has been depleted. They lost Kyle Hamilton. They lost their center, Linderbaum. They've lost a ton of pieces. So I'm kind of surprised the Ravens are still successful. But that's what Lamar Jackson will do to a team. And let's see, can we beat the Baltimore Ravens? Defensive battle here. 3-0, 7-3, 7-6. And let's see, can we stop Lamar Jackson and the Ravens here? Second and 10 on the 47-yard line. Lamar gets blitzed, but it does not matter. 3rd and 1 at the 43. And that'll be the 2-minute warning. It is 12-7 here. Crucial third down. Lamar Jackson looking to throw to and that is dropped. I don't know who that was thrown to, but it is 4th and 1. If the Ravens don't get it here, it's basically ball game, and Miami will go on to the divisional. And they do get the first down. Where? And they will keep this drive alive. 1:36 left at the 41. That's Andrews for a 8-yard pickup at the 33. Stops the clock there. And Mark Andrews once more picks up the first down. Lamar Jackson looking to scramble. Lamar running in for the touchdown. Lamar runs the ball for the touchdown. And the Baltimore Ravens take the lead with 1 minute left in this ball game. Going for a 2-point conversion. And Lamar once again up the middle. 15-12. And what is that emote? He's been hitting that since Madden 21. And can Colin Anthony and these Dolphins offense respond with 1 minute left? Now Colin Anthony with 51 left. Already at the 43, which is a good sign. Probably needs about 20 more yards. And that is another good pickup there. I don't know who that was thrown to. Maybe A.J. Brown. I don't know. At the 47, Colin Anthony looking to throw it deep. And no, it is dropped. The ball was dropped, and that would have been a massive gain to potentially put the Dolphins close to being scoring a touchdown. Now Colin Anthony rolling out, has to throw it away. 4th and 1, ball game on the line. What will the Dolphins offense respond with? Handoff, and that is going nowhere, but there is a flag. And it will be holding on the Dolphins, and I think the Ravens will decline. And that will be ball game. 15-12 is your final score. And the Dolphins have been eliminated. One more season left to go. What will we be able to do? Really good numbers out of Colin Anthony here. 36 touchdowns, 9 picks. Devon A-Chain with almost 1,000 yards. He only played 16 games. He missed one. A.J. Brown with a electric with 1,000-yard season. Same as Jalen Waddle. And Henry Armstrong had a great season too. Defensively, who was our leaders? 10.5 sacks out of Terrence Bayless. Wallace had 9. Harrison, 8. Phillips, 4. And 5 picks out of our free agent signing Quinyon Mitchell. Ramsey with 2 and Thornton with 2 as well. On to the offseason. Let's see what we could do to improve this team. And we got to win a Super Bowl this year, or we fail the video challenge of winning a Super Bowl. So we're balling out. We went to go get Nick Bosa and Fred Warner. And we traded 2 first-round picks and 3 second-round picks and our left guard for it. And the reason we traded our left guard is because we picked up Landon Dickerson in free agency, and he will be our new starting left guard. And would you look at here, we are 7-0 at the midseason. I will see y'all boys in the playoffs. We have ended the season as 14-3, and we got a first round bye in the playoffs. And maybe that's why I look at Colin Anthony, number one leader in passing yards and probably in passing touchdowns as well. And I mean, look at this kid's stats. He's probably going to win the MVP. Devon A-Chain over 1,000 yards. Waddle 1,500. Lane with 1,300. And A.J. Brown with 1,100. 20 touchdowns out of Lane. 16 out of Waddle. This is a crazy receiving trio. And let's see. Our sacks leader was Nick Bosa with 20.5. That was a really good pickup. And Dominique Wallace with 11.5. Quinnion Mitchell with 4. Fred Warner with 2 interceptions. And a couple with 1. And let's see who we'll be facing against in the divisional round of the playoffs. We will be facing the Los Angeles Chargers in the divisional round of the playoffs in Miami. Let's see who will come out on top. Herbert versus Anthony. Who will come out on top to go to the AFC Championship match. Into the first quarter here, Miami has a 7-0 lead. But the Chargers have responded. 7-7 at the end of the first half. Second half, Chargers up 14-10. Fourth quarter. And the Chargers take care of us 21-18. And we got first rounded by, I'm pretty sure, the 7th seed. Wow. By the way, Anthony didn't even win the MVP. Crazy. Nor did he get Offensive Player of the Year. Hey, 3 Dolphins in a row, though. Did Bosa get Depoy? No. I don't think anybody won any rewards. Best QB goes to Colin Anthony. Well, guys, that's the end of the video. If y'all enjoyed, let me know what other teams I should rebuild down below. See y'all.